Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Southeast Ghetto Garage.
Today we're doing something a bit different. We're going to be introducing our personal cars that we own, the specs of it, what we plan to do in the future.
So guys, this is my 1994 DC4 Honda Integra. It has a B18 B2 motor. Bought it off Facebook Market, somewhere around Brisbane, something like that. Man, if you guys drive this car, I can guarantee you'll fall in love with it. The front wheel drive, even when you're battling understeer, it's just a lot of fun.
Okay, so this is my 1993 Honda Civic Eg. I've had this car for about a year and a half now. I've been looking for one of these for a long time. They're hard to come by now. This one here is still running a B13 stock. Pretty much like nothing's been done to it except for like an exhaust system and yeah, just like a pod filter and that. But other than that, it's all stock. Big plans for it. I've been looking for like a VTEC engine for it as well. That's like a later thing that we're going to do. So yeah, we've got a lot to do for this.
It's a big project, guys. This is My Integra. Number one, the front bar. As you can see, quite cracked all around the bar, and the headlight's actually broken on the right hand side. And there's also the bonnet, right? So you can see all the clear has come off except for this middle section. This one needs to be stripped back and painted. Now we've got some rust across the fenders. As you can see, the molds on the side of the door have also started fading. The top of the door, all the paint has pretty much come off. We're basically down to the primer. All the rubbers against the windows are also cracked and everything. The suspension, the wheels, as you can see, little hubcaps, and like, look at this, look how spongy that is, right? That rear wing also needs to go for me. I do not like that look whatsoever. The rear bar is quite okay. I have no major issues with that at the moment. And also the top of the boot has a bit of sun fade, like you can see the clear wants to come off here. And now the antenna has been missing, so I want to change that as well. There's small dents here and there across the entire door. The side mirror has also been cracked down here. The previous owner, I'm guessing, cracked it or something. The whole thing's just flaked off. And yeah guys, as you can see, even the front suspension, too spongy. And then if you have a look at the front fender here, you can see all the paint chimping and all the rust on the side, how it's buried in, and all the cracks against the front bar.
Alright guys, so I'm about to show you what's my car. So got a bit of a lot of body damage on this car. There's a few dents on the fender over here, like rust on the bonnet and stuff over there. On this side of the car actually, I put a photo up on the screen, but it was kicked in when I initially got it. About a week or two after I got it, someone kicked it in, smashed the window and all that. So all this here is like, I tried to pull it out as much as I can, but it's still got a bit of dents and stuff. Some rust spots there. The back bumper bar needs to go. Cracked on this side and cracked on that side. Got a bit of rust as well on the top of the roof here. Yeah, come around this side here. Pump is cracked on this side as well. So both sides, I don't know what happened. It was like that when I got it. All the body damage on this car I didn't do personally. It was all on here when I initially got the car. Some rust down this side here, and then this fender's a bit cooked as well. Someone just put like white out and shit there. The previous owner, I think they collided into something because there's a crack on the bumper bar here. It's moved back a little bit. Also on the bonnet there's a few dents which I'm gonna fix up just over there. I don't know what it is, but it is what it is.
So guys, my 1994 DC4 has been like an amazing car. So some of the good things about this car is, you know, so easy to work with. You get very little mechanical problems with these motors. They last forever. You have so many more varieties as well for parts and everything like that. So at the moment we've got everything stock. So stock airbox, stock sparkies, stock everything, right? The only thing that has actually been done to this car is the LED parker lights, which is quite easy. I've got a muffler put on. Right now the suspension is really spongy because of how old it is. So yeah, we need new tires as well, new rims, a lot of body work we're going to have to fix up as well. Now for the plan guys, so we're going to be putting a cold air intake into her, better exhaust system. We're also going to be probably either K swapping or B18 C2 swapping this motor out. Maybe a bit later on, either a turbo or supercharger kit. We're going to also paint the car, fix all the damages, tint the windows, and new wheels, get some coilovers as well.
Alright, Southeast fam, the heart of my EG beast is this D13 motor. So for those of you that don't know what the D13 is, it's a 1.3 litre engine. So the bottle of milk that I have at home is bigger than this shit that I've got in here, but I love it. So all I've done to this at the moment is just iridium spark plugs and a intake. Another thing, this motor here is a carby. That's this thing right here. It doesn't give me the power that I want, that most fuel injection engines have. So, you know, my future plans for this car is to either B swap it or K swap it. So the engine that I would love to have is a B18 C2 engine, which is a VTEC. If I don't find a VTEC, it is what it is, but I'll just probably force induction it, like turbo it or whatever. But yeah, that's the plans for this car. Okay, so now for the negatives. So the suspension is pretty shot on this car. It's what, 28 years old now, so that definitely has to be upgraded. The bodywork, it's pretty shot all around the car, like there's dents all over it. The interior lighting needs a bit of fixing. Also the power output of the motor, like, you know, it's not putting out the power that I would like. Also, another thing that I really don't like about my car is that it doesn't have no freaking cup holders, man. Like, what car comes with no cup holders these days? Like, fuck.
One thing that's also really nice, guys, is even though this car is so old, it's a 94 Honda Integra, all the electrics still work. So the side mirrors, the clock even in the, near the cluster, and even the sunroof. Now, if you have a look at all the new cars these days, they have all the panoramic sunroofs, right? So they don't have the old school 90s, you know, angle off the top. And man, I don't know, I just don't like it. This is what I like. It's gangsta. So guys, basically what I've done in my interior is I've changed the steering wheel over. So I've had to get a hub adapter for the steering wheel. Just got it off eBay, whatever, doesn't really matter. I've got a DC2 Type R shift knob as well. Bluetooth JVC head unit. I've also done the LEDs in the back of my cluster, which I'll show you guys now. As you can see, it's a lot brighter, guys. I've also got a sound system in the car, so 6.5-inch speakers all around, about 300 watts. And then I've also got a subwoofer that's about 600 watts. So the last video we uploaded, guys, was me installing the 4.5-inch HKS exhaust on the Tegi. Now for those of you who have seen that video, you would have heard it at the end of that video, but for those of you who haven't, here's a little snippet of it now.
unlike Zaya, I didn't get to do a exhaust video for my car. This exhaust was done before the channel even started. So it's got a 2.5-inch catback running through a 3-inch Canon exhaust. I'm gonna give you guys a listen.
Abdi, shut up!
Bro, what the oh my fucking shot. Fucking dude. This is what it sounds like.
Hey guys, make sure you subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell so you know when we post new videos. Yeah.
So, you guys are probably wondering, what's this car in the background? I'll tell you what it is. This is a 2078 Mitsubishi Magna. This thing has a lot of power. It has a 0.5 litre engine, pumps out 6,000 horsepower. And I'm talking straight up, bro. 16 turbos, 72 superchargers, one-wheel drive. All right, the brakes are about this big. So stopping distance is about 1.5 meters. That's about 1 second. It pulls you down. I'm serious. You think I'm talking shit? Well, you know what? I'm not. As I was saying, this was built by me.
Alright guys, so this is my 1932 Holden Monaro. This one's a special edition one, came straight from Fiji. I'm telling you, it's got some crazy power. It's got a 8-litre V8 motor in it. These brake calipers here, I've got 3 of them on each wheel, even the back one's there too. Man, also a 16 transmission from a Lamborghini, bro, like cars. This thing right here hooks like a chopping.
Bro, what's your power output?
My power output?
Yeah.
On this thing, I think it's
Isn't it like 6 RPM?
6.5 RPM, bro.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So a lot of power. That's why I need like 3 brake calipers on each wheel, bro.
It's a lot of RPM, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's what I mean, bro.
So it doesn't have horsepower.
Yeah.
Oh, 6.5.
Yeah.
Oh, 6.5 horsepower RPM.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
That's what I mean, bro.
So what's the? Is it all-wheel drive?
Bro, this thing here is an 8-wheel drive, bro.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, bro. So
Look at that, Zaya.
when I take it on the track, the extra 4 tires go on it, bro. Like right now on the street driving, it's all G's, you know what I mean? 4 does.
So guys, this is my 1994 Toyota MR2 Integra DC4. It has a 6.8 litre, I think it's a V8 from a Hellcat, that's a Commodore. It also has, as you can tell, some hectic semi-slicks on the front. You know, I need that for all the power that I'm pushing. It also has a 9-speed, manual transmission straight out of a tractor. 0 to 100 in about a 1/16 of a second.
How much power are you pumping out?
Oh, bro, I think it goes to about 7,000 RPM.
Oh, horsepower, bro. 7,000 is a lot of horsepower.
Bro, crazy, bro. Especially because, you know, it's a Toyota as well, bro. Like, it's reliable and everything, bro. So Southeast fam, as you can tell, my paint is a bit done, like gone.
Smell muffins.
Muffins.
These nuts.